I'm here with one of the greatest bands in Philippine history, Choke Cocoi. Please introduce yourselves, starting with you.
I'm Philly. I play guitar.
Stereo vocals. Odessa, drums.
Tell us about your restaurant. Give that a plug.
We run a little vegan place. It's called Quezon Cafe. We've been around since 2015 and it's located way south of Manila, 4 hours south of Manila actually.
Who is Cocoi and why does this person need to be choked?
Actually, it's the second time we've been asked that question today. You want to answer that please?
Cocoi is a friend of ours. We used to hang out in this village in Quezon. And we met him. He's a nice friend actually. We're not planning anything like choking. We call him Tio. Tio is uncle.
Uncle, right?
Tio.
Yeah. The wordplay, we just try to metalize it.
Awesome. Give a story of your band. How'd you?
This was actually 1991 when we started discovering songs from different bands that we like. You know, it's really not a serious band at first, but eventually we started focusing. We started focusing on singing our own songs, and then we have a different vocalist then. She's Joy, and then she was replaced by Cheryl in 2004, right?
Can't remember. Yeah, 2005 I think.
4-5, yeah. So she's with us since 2005. Since then.
You have a member of your band who's in Dubai currently?
Cutie. Cutie is in Dubai since last year.
Is she planning on reuniting with you guys at some point?
Yeah, I think she's there because her husband is there.
You know, the first time we toured was in 2008, and that tour wasn't funded by anyone, so it's
nice.
our pockets. Because we want to play outside the Philippines. That's how we started.
Where'd you tour at?
In
Malaysia,
yeah.
Malaysia and Singapore.
Singapore, 2008.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me that from the first one. Yeah.
2 shows in Malaysia and 1 show in Singapore. Where did we stay?
In Kuala Lumpur.
We stayed with AIM of Second Combat, so they offered player flats so we could crash in. And the guys from Masapari. And then in Singapore, we stayed at Audrey's house. He's also a Philippine. He's working there before, but he's now here.
Who designs the artwork for your material?
She did the artwork.
So what's your inspiration for the Visceral Memories tape?
What's your inspiration?
I don't know. Those kind of artwork just comes in me while actually drawing it. So it just you draw with all the things that is in your head. But actually, my inspiration is mostly from Filipinos too, from our country, from the indigenous people, from the struggles of the people around, from the children, anything about social issues.
Your band was the first band I ever discovered from this country, and my favorite record store was actually Love Garden Sound, and there was a Choke Cocoi Urbano split. This is kind of magical, actually. That's why I had no fucking clue you were from the Philippines, and now I'm actually meeting y'all in person. Like, that's just... But that was a 3-way split, but what happened to the other band?
It was supposed to be a 3-way split with Urbanus Hardcore from Argentina, then us, and then I-Object.
Then who?
Yeah, I-Object from New York.
And which band didn't make it on the cut?
I-Object.
I object. Lawrence is the most culturally diverse city in all of Kansas, and there's a lot of Filipinos there, so pretty magical though, and I still have the CD back home. Not Just Boys Fun. Can you tell me about that compilation?
Oh yeah, it's from Japan, Tiger Records in Japan. So we were asked to contribute like 2 songs. So we submitted I think it's Soul and Broken.
That's the one CD that I don't own. Cheryl, since you're the vocalist, what was your inspiration to be the genre of punk that you're, the melodic vocals plus the, that type of thing, like
Anger.
just the feeling?
All the suppressed emotions. Just kidding.
Before you do a set, what is your vocal prep for that? Because afterwards, your voice has to be shot.
I don't know.
She's a singer, actually. She's an actual singer.
Yeah.
I was a member of a choir before,
Oh,
so I know how to control the breathing process.
Yeah.
You see the
Actually,
diaphragm.
the story behind how we got to have Cheryl as a vocalist, I used to have a little practice place, and then they were practicing, and then I heard her voice, and then I immediately wanted her, and that's how I got her. We're not gonna let her go.
keep her. She's a national treasure.
She's a kid.
Oh, you have the 7-inch with Tiger Pussy. How did that come to be?
Collaboration with different labels, and we recorded the songs in 2017. We were united in 2016, and then we immediately made 3 songs, and then recorded it in 2017. And yeah, the project came through John. It was his idea actually to have
John Fishman?
John Velasco, our friend. He started this label, Violent Delights Records.
I've heard the name.
Yeah. So it was his idea. Then he collaborated with other labels,
Classen, a Rupert's record label.
Delusion of Terror. With other labels.
Oh, Delusion of Terror.
Yeah.
They joined forces.
Joint sources. Like, what is your general songwriting process? Is it just one person or is it a group project?
I mostly write the lyrics.
Are you mostly write the lyrics?
We sing songs, and they write the
The music.
music. It's actually
But when the band started, it was like sometimes Twiggy would write the lyrics, sometimes I would, and then towards the end, it's mostly her the lyrics. We're just gonna make some songs, the music. I mean,
Awesome. You're all a vegan, right?
the 3 of us are vegan, but she's plant-based.
She's what?
Plant-based. She doesn't
Oh.
want to be labeled a vegan.
Okay, I get you. How hard is it to be vegan in the Philippines? I mean, especially for the everyday person who is making what 300 to 500 pesos a day. Like,
It's difficult. It's really difficult because the choices are really few. Whenever you go, it's really few. The only way you can survive a plant-based diet is if you cook yourself. If you cook the food yourself. At the perspective of someone who earns a minimum wage, that's why I started a blog. It's called Kuripot Vegan. It means frugal vegan. There, my content is about cooking local dishes that you can buy from the local market.
I like that.
Yeah, from the local market, local palengke, the local talipapa. Talipapa is a barangay. It's a barangay market. So that's the idea. Because I know it's hard. It's not that easy. But when you're in Manila, it's easier, but it's quite pricey.
Yeah. Even in America, it's more expensive. Like, that's why people are like, I would, but I'm not gonna spend an extra $25 just to get this. And what was your immediate thoughts when Junior won the election?
we're in trouble.
I mean, did it surprise you at all?
Surprise now.
What does red tagging even mean?
Associated with leftist groups.
Just leftist?
Yeah. And they will anyone that is against the government, you're already
Oh, okay.
prone to red tag. So anything, even if you're not a member of any organization,
Even if you're just some punk out there,
Yeah.
it could be easily read that.
Okay.
Just posting online.
Yeah.
Like,
Seriously?
Yeah. Anything that
Jesus
is
Christ.
against the government, it can easily be read that.
anyone is vulnerable actually.
Especially now that the anti-terrorism act is in the works.
Yeah, I read about that actually. Is the Philippine government trying to push rabbit meat on people?
Recently, yeah, they are. I mean,
I
they
didn't
said
even
it's
know
the
you had
healthier
rabbits here.
alternative and it's a cheaper alternative.
What are some bands from the Philippines that people should be listening to? I mean, obviously Choke Cocoi, but who are some of your Philippine influences or favorites?
I like biofeedback.
Biofeedback.
Even cover their song. Karamihan ng tao. And I also like this guy. I watched hip-hop artist. He's called Plasma. Plasma. It's really good.
When it comes to marijuana legalization in this country, do you ever foresee it happening?
I'm guessing in 10 years.
10 years?
I'm guessing. If you're lucky. If you're lucky. Because the Philippine government is known for doing what's the opposite of the good. So, let's see.
I know divorce is banned in this country. It's called annulment. What's your opinion on divorce?
We should have divorce. Yeah, we should have every choice that we need, that we want.
Yeah.
The government shouldn't be telling us that we can't,
Philippines and the Vatican are the only two places on earth. What's your thoughts on hate speech and freedom of speech and cancel culture? Should there be a limit on freedom of speech, like when it comes to racism, sexism, homophobia, and whatnot, or should people be allowed to say whatever they want?
Cancel culture. Yeah, that's my answer. Cancel culture.
Free speech.
Free speech.
Is there anything else y'all like to add this in?
Just want to say thank you for doing this short interview.
Yes, it did on the show.
It was so nice.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I traveled all the way in trouble. I traveled all the way from Baguio just to watch this show.
In late 2021, I drove from Kansas to Los Angeles to see TSOL. Have you guys played here before?
It's our first time.
Oh, your first time?
We played at the old 123 club. 5 Street. Our name is Power Trip. We played there, the old 123 club. But here in Mandala, it's our first time.
Cool. What are some of the other bands playing here tonight?
Tapioca.
I saw Youth Alteration at the International Women's Day, and I almost dropped my phone because
They're really good.
I was like, oh my god. Yeah, that's
why we wanted them to play here.
Yeah, and dislocated their kids too, right? Only a little bit older. All right, I guess a final question here, which isn't really a question. What is your message to everyone who listens to your music? I always ask everybody this. Thank you.
We all love it.
You are loved.
We're really not used to this kind of interviews. That's why, we're not really like, you're not gonna get a lot from us because we're really used to this kind of interview. So forgive us, but we are grateful. We are grateful for your support and for being with us. From start to finish. I don't know I know when that's gonna be, but we are grateful. We are really thankful.
All right, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.